Hi everybody, it's Scarlet Pete Self-Sufficiency, and today I'm going to do you a garden update on my garden arch or my grow arch. It's going really well. At the bottom of the arch I've planted tomatoes, paprikas and herbs and onions. And as you can see, things are starting to grow. We've got two types of tomato. We've got one that will grow 6 foot tall, which is this one. And we've got this little tiny miniature one which grow these tiny little tomatoes here. It looks like we're going to have quite a bumper crop of tomatoes. They're growing quite well. But sadly my blueberries here didn't make it, those dry sticks. They're not looking so good. I've planted directly into the garden the herbs, so here we've got a variegated mint, and there's a lemon balm, another type of mint, herbs, a curly-whirly type of mint, there's apple mint, and somewhere along here, possibly this one, is a orange flavoured mint. Chives, which are always great to put in my cheeses and potato salads. I'm just so impressed with my paprikas. I've got bell peppers and I've got paprikas and chilies growing all the way along here. When I was out the other day, I saw that an old lady who'd promised me some of these special onions had died and her property had gone to rack and ruin. But on the outside of her property, she'd got these walking onions that had just walked into the neighbouring footpath area. So I went and pulled some up. So I've got my memory of her here. And they're really great because they're called walking onions because the tops of the onions create baby onions. Then they get heavy, fall down and walk across the garden because they plant themselves. Quite cool, hey? Managed to sneak some flowers in too. I've got an iris there. And the miniature tomatoes along the front are doing really well nicely there. Look at that. The one thing that's not got so well is the seed, the grass seed in the centre of the tunnel. Come and have a look. Not so well, or a complete failure. Basically the only thing that's grown is the weeds that always grow in the garden. There's nearly no grass seed left. So I'm going to have to dig this all up, rake it again and put in some more grass seed. The tunnel is completely encapsulated with the mesh at the bottom, so in the winter we can keep some geese in here to graze, or whatever else we've got that's growing on, young poultry that won't fit through those holes. My husband's just setting up the watering system, and in the centre of the arch we have this type of waterer. It's a 4-headed misting thing, so it gives off a lovely mist, so when it's red hot it'll be really nice to sit in here in the shade and have this mist coming down upon us. I've also put lots of bird scarers up in here. They're really just pretties that keep me happy, but I'll say it's for the birds, then I get away with it. Pretty, aren't they? This one's my favourite. Isn't it pretty? Gorgeous. This side of the arch is less well planted. It's coming. Today I've planted beans and it's got some strawberries in here too. Strawberries and celeriac, beans, tomatoes and chili paprikas. Check out that one. Isn't it gorgeous? Here's a gherkin that's growing really well. Hopefully they'll grow all the way up over the tunnel and we'll have gherkins that are dripping down and we can pick them. The flowers on these paprikas are really nice. Tomato flowers are gorgeous too, aren't they? So that's the first arch that my daughter and I made. Then we decided we needed a second. My husband and I built this the other day, and surprisingly the one my daughter and myself made is actually better than the one my husband and I made. This one's gone a bit wonky, but still, no one's going to really notice. This is in the orchard. So it's going to be fruit themed. It will get tomatoes growing up it as well, because they're technically a fruit. And we're going to have raspberries, canes and all sorts in the bottom planted. He's still struggling over there with the water system. Talking of the orchard, aren't my cherries lovely? They're looking really nice. Difficult to focus on, but the tree's absolutely loaded. This one's my Bramley apple cooker tree. I'm really impressed with it. It's loaded as well. Lots of fruit on that. Got red currants coming. They look like they're soon going to be ready to pick. I'll have to tell Lily. We've got black currants coming on this one. More red currants. I think we'll keep those hidden with the weeds, else the chickens will discover them very quickly and they'll all be gone. So there you have it. 2 garden arches, one of which is in the orchard. Not finished yet, but they'll be beautiful when they're done. We've got 2 piles of garden hoops left, or polytunnel hoops left, and we're going to make a polytunnel with those. There's one pile. The polytunnel is going to go somewhere over there. So that'll be an autumn project now, and then we'll have vegetables in the wintertime growing. So I can definitely recommend this project. It was great fun to do. It was easy enough to do. It cost us about £300 in materials, I think approximately 300, because we had to buy the hoops and we had to buy the weld mesh, and that was delivered for us on a lorry. So I think it's going to be a good way of growing vertically, and it'll prevent needing to do lots of weeding, and it'll be nice as shelter and shade in the summer. So thanks for watching. I'm going to go carry on and find another job to do. You take care, my lovelies. Thanks ever so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, share and give me a comment so I know you're there. See you soon. Bye bye.